could see me, I tell my story through poetry. It involves the deep hurt and pain and anguish I silently keep at bay. As an immigrant girl, I came to the USA. Shadows have crept up like the dawning of a new day. I saw tall buildings like the lightning in the sky. Who would have taught this immigrant girl to be so shy? She is now caught up in a new culture, one that separates her soul from nurture. Glassy eyes is what this girl is feeling, this immigrant girl who buries her feelings. She was submerged in a new culture, as I said. She longed to be connected, she longed to be free. She longed to be happy, to be clear about her destiny. Dying to be loved, the shadow of abandonment, she sought to wrestle free. Apart from her mother, not sure of her father, no one to turn to, no place to hide. You see, depression for me was agony first when I got divorced. My children was always a part of me. They left to go live with their father. That was the only time I was alone, ever. I grew up in a large family when I was a young girl. Grandmother, uncles, cousins, everybody. When I moved to Virginia, got divorced, that was the only time I was ever alone. I had to learn to be with me. I wanted to die. I took the steps. I cleaned the house. I wrote the notes, but I couldn't do it. Something happened, I don't even remember right now. I had a journal, I threw it away because I didn't want people to see what I was writing. There were times when I locked myself in closets and my kids are here and they're hearing this for the first time. When they come and knock at the door, I will come out and smile. They never knew what I was going through, what I was facing. You see, stars in the sky brought no recompense for the love I'm due. I took a deep breath, searching deep within my soul. Look and behold, what I found was I was complete and whole. The dying love I thought has fled was there all along waiting to be freed. You see, if you can see me, let me share a power thought. Take a deep breath in this moment. Because life is precious now, there's no need to store it. In nature's walks around sound as I did speak. Every day I lift my eyes to heaven as I humbly speak. Oh, Father, Mother God, you are my rock and my light. And immense God, give me wings of flight. I don't have to feel discouraged or lonely because you are my source, my crown and my glory. If you could see me, I want to invite you to focus on the beauty within. You see, there were days when I ran to the river and I ran to the sea. And when I took a peek, I saw a beautiful me. But as quickly as I began to feel at ease with the beauty that I see, thoughts of disbelief come flowing back to me. I ask spirits for help because I know I'm never alone. The sweetest voice I heard replied, take another look. With apprehension, I took another peek. This time more bold and beautiful, she said, I cause you to see a little more. I want you to seek in sunshine and seek in rain. Seek to behold the most breathtaking beauty that is there within. You see, when enlightenment comes, she heard a soothing call that brought her soul to nature's way. It gave her a new lighted path to stroll, to roam, and to play. She reached for love and healing because it is an experience feeling. Love and healing can be like dreaming. Love and healing is an experience of the inner soul. Love and healing will make you bold. Love and healing provides sustainability. Love and healing brings clearer meaning. Love and healing is a grand way of seeing when God's love is revealing. Now she gladly shares, woman, rise. Tell your story as you want it to be retold. Woman, rise. Give up guilt, shame, blame, or fear. Let self-love be your delight. Woman, rise. It's your time to shine. If you can see me, there are still days, sometimes many, sometimes a few, when I have to stop and remind myself to be present, to be positive, to give myself positive self-talk. I know you can relate to this because I have to ask you a question. Who told you who you were? You were given labels and you were given names. Shame, blame, and games kept you marred with pain. It's time for you to throw off those labels and throw off those names. Step back into eternity, resume the life you knew before the labels and before the names. It's time for you to state, woman, I will not be defined. I will not be contained. I will not submit to a life of restraint and constant retrograde. Who I am, who I've become, and what I've come here to do is beginning to emerge because I will, you will, and we will follow through. There's a great life ahead of us. And we need to embrace those days that are dark because it's a part of us. Our shadow balances the light. No need to cover them up. No need to put them out of sight. It's time for us to speak out about them. So, in seeing myself now, I take a deep breath and I release her and I release her and I let her be. I honor her, I love her, and I nurture her always. I give her time, I give her care, I give her space to be clear. I love her and I release her so she's free to be. Thank you.